bum, 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 bum.
It's time for fashion trivia with me, Justin.
And me, Brandon. We're back with some good fashion facts.
Yeah, fashion facts.
Ready? Here we go.
Wait, why are we just jumping right into
it?
it?
I guess.
How are you guys doing?
How was Halloween? Did you get some good candy?
Did you have a safe Halloween?
Parties.
Okay.
Naughty. Nice.
That's good. Did you catch anything?
Oh, that's
no.
pretty.
Oh,
Did you?
Okay. I didn't. Well, I'm like permanently prudish, so I'm like a nun.
We have some really good questions actually.
So again, if you guys haven't watched this before,
yes.
Clearly you have. Duh.
All of you.
All of you. All 10, 100
million
of you. So what we're going to do is we've chosen questions, like fashion trivia questions that we're going to ask each other. We have not seen each other's questions, and we are going to see how much we know about fashion.
Ready?
Ish.
Set. Begin. Doom, lights go dark. Doom, doom, doom. We need like Meredith. Is it Viera? Viera. We need Meredith here.
Okay. Is she still doing that? Okay.
Yeah, I think so. First question. Justin Jones. When going from one size to the next, like so for you a 36 to a 38 waist, what does that equate to in pounds actually?
What? So what do you mean, like pounds, like just physical?
Yeah, so there's like a
fat pounds?
It states like, you know, when you go from like for females a dress size from 5 to a 7, or for guys like a pant size 36 to 38, what does that equate to as far as like, you know, is it like there's a weight that's established.
That's interesting.
I know, I didn't really know this either.
Like 5 pounds?
No, more. So it says when you go from one size to the next, it's actually an equal about 10 to 15 pounds of more weight. That's a lot. I mean,
that's a dress size or a guy's pant size?
There's a size up. Yeah, it's on average 10 to 15 pounds. So let me tell you, Thanksgiving, when I go from that 28 to a 30, Lordy,
Brandon is still wishful thinking after all these years.
Wishful thinking.
Okay.
Let's go.
So, okay. This is interesting.
Okay.
Why do they call a trench coat a trench coat?
Ooh. It's old, too. Trenches are old. Trench coat. Why trench coat? I don't know, Justin. Why do they call a trench coat a trench coat? In the past.
Well, clearly you don't know your fashion history because a trench coat, while I read the answer...
Thank you.
A trench coat was a converted raincoat used by Army soldiers during the First World War.
Oh.
In the trenches.
Clever! Together. It's all come together.
Words, yeah,
it's all
English
come
words.
Together. But that was actually good. I like that. Okay, next one for you. So we're gonna do a kind of survey of all the cities, right? Major cities, not small cities, but major cities.
So Apple Valley.
No, bigger than that. So they made, although we love Apple Valley, I think it's Apple Valley. They took a scan and scope of major cities, and they kind of did an average of what an average person spends on clothing per month. So this is actually really easy. What was the #1 city in the country where people spend the most amount of money on clothing per month, on average?
Is this a trick question?
Come on now.
I think it's, I would say New York, but then there's so many people to like spread out
the
average.
Right, sure. Well,
I mean, San Francisco.
Los Angeles. Fancy.
Okay, I'm gonna say San Francisco.
No. Ding ding. New York City is truly #1 city where citizens spend the most on clothes per month, which would be, take a guess at how much it is.
I don't know. I'm bad with this stuff. $100? No.
$362 a month.
Why do I always underguess this stuff?
Go high, go high.
I'm very conservative.
$362 a month, New York citizens average spend on clothing. The least, just a little fact for you to take home with you, even though you're probably home now. The least, or the city with the least amount, major city, is Tucson, Arizona, where they spend an average of $131.
Wonder what Minneapolis is.
I don't know, it's a good question. I didn't look at that.
$131 on clothes, I feel like is still
kind of a
lot.
But you think it's averaged out, right? So maybe you go for Christmas and buy yourself like a few nice things, right? Then you average all that out. So I think, you know, I mean, I thought it was kind of high too. $131 a month on clothes. Maybe there's months where I don't buy clothes.
I know, but that's just a couple nights out for you.
Where you buy a lot.
By the way, you will notice that Brandon is not drinking tonight because he is.
I have a lot to do tomorrow.
And he's also trying to get down on the size.
Well,
he's trying to.
I'm trying to drop that 15 pounds.
Okay.
Next question.
So, final question.
Bum, bum,
Boom,
bum,
boom, boom. Final question. Do you like that?
We should do some sound.
Okay. All right. This is fashion related only because mannequins obviously display fashion. Whenever I think of mannequins, by the way, I think for some reason of Sears. I don't like when I was a kid. I wanted to like touch the mannequins. I don't know. Anyway, so mannequins display clothes. They're naked under their clothes. That means we're going to jump to Greek sculptures.
Okay. Where are we going?
It's a fashion show. I don't know. I had to ask this question though. So, why do Greek sculptures of men always have small penises? In proportion to their body, they're always very small. You've noticed this.
You ask the craziest questions.
When I was a kid in history class, that was the page I stopped at.
What is this question about? Why do they have small penises?
Okay, well, Aristophanes, he, according to him, the Greek ideal male body was broad chest, broad shoulders, gleaming chest. I believe that was the word I wrote down. Gleaming chest.
Oh gosh.
With a nice butt and a small prick. I guess in order to accentuate all of the other parts.
That could go. He go where he was. All right then. Well,
that's it. I mean,
who wants to be?
I didn't really ask a question. Did I ask a question?
You
I wasn't asking a question.
Oh, you mean that was not? No, that was more like a fact. Just threw it out there.
I got so excited.
That was crazy.
I got so excited.
Well, thanks guys for tuning in. I hope you learned a few things about mannequins. Where did the mannequin even come from?
Well, we learned about penis on Greek mannequins-ish. I mean, you could throw a trench coat on the David.
That's good.
Even though that's not Greek, but
cities
it?
Cities that spend a lot of money on clothes. And?
Although I do like my Italian boys. What?
And sizers. That's interesting. I mean, that's a random fact to know. So, anyway,
sizes.
Wait, mannequins. How do you get mannequins to be Greek?
Wait, what was the other? Okay, never mind.
All right, thanks.
Bye, guys.
Bye. See you next time.